We're talking about our esteemed panels and sporting stars that we had at our lunch at Randwick yesterday, the big sports breakfast lunch. But the good news of that was we were lucky enough to have Jaimee Rogers join us as well at the lunch. But we actually raised $10,000, in fact, over $10,000 for the ATC Foundation. So they're heading up to Tamworth tomorrow to deliver hay bales to the drought-struggling trainers at Tamworth and also northern New South Wales. So the money is very, very well spent, Jaimee, and you played a role there, so congratulations again. It was nice to have your company.
It was a great day out there yesterday. A good room, great people. It was like 600. It was great.
It was
and
good.
A good mix of racing, footy. I really enjoyed it.
I think we had 300 last year and then 600 this year. But there was a good vibe in the room.
It was great. The day flew past. But a race day always goes fast.
Felt like a Friday. That was the only problem.
I know. And then
I realised,
now it's midweek, and then you still have 2 days left of work.
It wasn't Friday.
Well, I was actually very good.
I was good too.
I was very good. I had to behave. I was on Fox Sports last night.
Big game
I
early
left
night.
at about 5 o'clock. So, I gave myself a pat on the back.
Yeah.
Well, it's good. Both of you home early.
Home
and
early.
Dave Stanley, he's pulled up well too.
Was he home early?
Charles Kelly from the Doncaster Hotel reports the after party was very well attended.
And none of us went to it, so we can't comment.
No, we can't. I wonder if Dave went.
Oh,
I
please.
reckon he was the first one there. He would have been leading the pack.
Come on, boys, follow
yeah,
me.
absolutely.
We
right,
must
boys.
also say the GWS Giants boys were there.
Yeah.
Yes. I only saw them really briefly
They were
towards
the tall ones
end.
down the back.
Jeez,
They were
tall.
down the back.
Yeah.
I know. You should have gotten them up on the stage at one
Commiserating.
point. All right, guys, let's get into the burning questions for this week. And I just wanted to really quickly touch on Storm and Souths. I mean, obviously, they're not in the grand final, but just based on what you saw during the final series, can you see either Souths or Storm getting stronger next season?
No, I can't. I think that South Sydney reached a level this year. There's no Greg Inglis. Unless they get massive improvements from some of the young guys coming through. And I think with Melbourne, it's the same. Unless they get a massive improvement out of some of these young guys, they're just going to finish around about the money but not go on and win a comp.
I think they're going to be about the same sorts of positions. They'll still be in contention. Cameron Smith, he will still be influential, but he's not going to get any better. And Brandon Smith will probably play some more minutes. He is a rising star anyway, but geez, I can see them about the same, but not getting any better.
Well, let's go to Sunday where it's exciting. Roosters, Raiders. And you guys said it this morning. I was really surprised at how many Raiders fans there were at the lunch yesterday.
Incredible.
When you said put your hands up if you're a Roosters fan, I think I was the only one.
What about the bloke with the
felt
scarf?
like it. I know, but he
It
had the
was
green
400
tie
degrees.
and the scarf.
He had a
I
Canberra
know.
Raiders scarf on. How keen's that?
And I've had so many friends message me saying, sorry, Jaimee, but I'm going for the Raiders this weekend. So there's going to be lots of Raiders fans out there. But what we saw from last week's preliminary final, what needs to improve from either side to get the win this weekend?
Oh, it's pretty easy. I reckon both their attacks. That'd be something that they'll focus on. They'll certainly focus on their defence. And their defence has been great all season, both these clubs. But it'll be their ability with the ball and to create opportunities which will win the game. And the Raiders certainly need to improve on that. The Roosters have got so many talented players. Someone can spark them. Whereas the Raiders, they haven't been great with the ball. They need to do something a little bit different, and they've got to get it right.
The defence last week for the Raiders against the Rabbitohs was simply outstanding. They've gone from, I think, 13th to 2nd defensively, 13th last year defensively to 2nd this year. They'll have to take every single opportunity. They can't afford to bomb one try or have one pass hit the ground or drop a ball over the line. The Roosters probably can. The Roosters were better in defence and they were better in attack, only just in both those departments. They probably win.
And how do they, each side's coming in. You've got the Roosters that are really heavy favourites up against a side that have got the really big underdog tag. How do these sides overcome coming in with that sort of stigma behind
I think
them?
Cookie summed it up perfectly well. I think if you're the Roosters and you've been in this situation before, you look through your roster, you know you've got so many talented players. You're sitting there in the shed going, if everyone plays to their best of our ability today, we win.
Yep.
Whereas the Raiders, you're sitting in their shed thinking, no one gives us a chance.
Yeah.
We're coming up against the top dog. Let's test ourselves. Let's really put it out there and do everything we possibly can to upset them. So I reckon that'd sort of be the mentality of both teams.
Simplistic terms for me, for Trent Robinson, I embrace that favouritism.
Yeah.
You know, we are the defending champions. This is our castle. We are the best team. Now get out there and show them. It's nearly that simple for me.
Yeah.
They've got every weapon. Look, you'd look around the dressing room and go, boys, what more do you want? Have a look at the bloke beside you.
Yeah.
Have a look at the bloke on your right. Have a look at the bloke on your left. Have a look at the bloke over there.
Yeah.
What more do you possibly want?
Yeah.
I've been in both
You've
scenarios.
got it all.
And both scenarios,
You look around the room.
you look around and you go, we win.
Yeah.
If we play
we
well,
play well, we win.
and someone will
Sometimes
say
it
that.
isn't
Someone
that,
will
but
say that.
sometimes-
Someone will say, if you play to your best, if you play to your best, if you play to your best, we
we
win.
win.
Yeah.
And I've been on the other side when you're coming up against a side, and we
Yeah.
had it with Balmain in '89. So that underdog, we're going to give it to these blokes. No one gives us a chance. It's only the 17 guys in this dressing shed that believe. Let's prove everyone wrong. You use that as part of your build-up.
Well, guys, this is just an interesting opinion piece I saw in the Herald Sun the other day, and it said Daryl Braithwaite's Horses is overrated and needs to go. Now, he is going to be playing at halftime in the NRL Grand Final.
Oh, he's got
Thoughts?
the NRL Grand Final.
Halftime.
Do you know he's not at Moonee Valley on Cox Plate
No,
Day?
he's going to
at Gosford.
Gosford. I know.
Really?
So that says something. He obviously...
They think he's
preferred
just hit the
Sydney.
charts in Gosford on the Central Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, look, this is one of the great songs of all time.
Yeah,
One
well,
of the
it
great
gets everyone up-
karaoke
Mate,
songs.
I
that
love
gets
it at
Gets
the
everyone up and
racetrack.
about,
I
yeah.
love it at the racetrack.
It's a happy song.
It is a happy song.
They love it
Gets
at the NRL Grand
everyone-
Final.
But again, probably not the most pump-up song, though, at halftime.
They'll
Very
sing.
slow. They all...
You've got to have a
everyone
song
will
that
sing.
embraces the crowd, the interaction.
I think this will get them
Gosford.
going.
Gosford
Gosford will
rocking.
go off with this song.
Yeah, it will. I reckon at half time, it'll be all right. I think it'll be okay. I enjoy the song.
Yeah, I like the
So
song too.
I'll sit
and I
there and
definitely
sing it.
don't think it's overrated, and I definitely don't think it needs to go.
You're not overrated either.
That's very nice of you, TK. Thank you.
Good to have you
I think we
yesterday,
can end
and
on that
nice to
note.
have you on this morning as well.
Thanks very much. I'm back in tomorrow filling in for Maddie, so I'll see you guys
look
then.
forward to
Nice
it.
and early.
Nice and early.
Yep.
I bet you
8:30.
enjoy that.